Morning, morning, morning. Top of the AM, top of the AM. Top of the AM. Oh, shit. What's good with the good people on the Wednesday morning? How's everybody out there, man? Trying to wake my happy ass up this morning. I'm tired as hell. Shit. Yesterday I went to go watch my replay on the live stream I did yesterday, man. And it's kind of interesting. You miss a lot of things in the comment section. Sometimes you don't see it when you're doing these live streams, and the live stream is like full, just full people coming in. You don't see it, but you go back and watch the recap, bro, and it's a lot of stuff you missed. It's like, damn, I didn't even see that. Oh hell no. Nah. Really, shout out to the Bloods though, man. I hope them fools have a good breakfast this morning. Hey, you work at the Buffalo Wild Wings, homie? You working over there at the wing spot? I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, homie. Homie done stepped it up in life. Oh shit. I grabbed me a little. You don't know about that though. You don't know about that though. I'm trying to wake my happy ass up, fool. Oh, fuck. But yeah, we about to fucking get it in at the gym. I gotta go do a gym session real quick. What is? What's good with you, my homie? All right, salute to the riders. What's cracking with the homies? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I know it's early, but they say early bird gets the worm. That's what the word is on the big yard, is early bird gets the worm. So your boy Savage is about to go touch this way and hit off some shoulders, man. Got to be productive. What up, Big George? What's good with it, man? All right, salute. So I was having a conversation on my stream yesterday, and I didn't see these troll fools come in my channel. And one has said, and we are talking about this jacket shit, but off top, somebody just came in and started talking about the same thing we were talking about last night, about fools saying putting a jacket on somebody. And I try to figure out what troll could have been doing that. But you put vertical on your phone. See, and I tried something new. Please, bro, stop it. You better go drink your protein for the morning, little homie. You know what I'm saying? You better drink that. You better go drink that protein. But yeah, I gotta go dust them off, homie. Come get a session in with your boy. Absolute Fitness. I'll be over here, homie. Let me break off your little shoulders real quick. So I had seen the trolls come in, bro. They came in like viciously. Then fools started talking about your boy's hat. They started talking about all kinds of shit. And then I seen one of the little fools was from the other day that started saying something about snitching. He said, Savage, you snitched on the dog moves. You done told. And he said Yella or something. And I was like, man, fuck you and Yella and your mama and everybody else out there. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And I still feel that. I stand on that. But then The crazy part about it is I was like, homie, he's like, where are you at? I told him. And I don't know if his GPS just didn't give him the right pull up because I told him to pull up, but I'm still waiting for the pull up. His pull up game is trash. He just must have forgot. I guess maybe the GPS took him in a different direction, man. I guess the GPS took him on the other side of the map because he was like, I'm about to pull up with the homie Yalla. And I'm like, damn, homie, what's up with the crazy vibes this morning? Somebody pissing your Wheaties, bruh? How you gonna say you gonna pull up and never pull up? I'm still waiting for the pull up. Pull up, like pull up, homie. What's the addy? Pull up. Fools be having some wild fucking thoughts, bro. But yeah, no, that's about it. I'm about to go knock this shit out, knock these little shoulders out. And anybody and everybody, if you're in the city, man, and you ever want to get a session with Big Sev, come get a session. I'll let you know where I'm at, man. Let's get a session. We'll do it like the Iron. We'll do it like the Dangerous Most gym. You can come fuck with me. You can come smash on these weights. Now, you know how I see it. A lot of fools don't want to. A lot of fools don't want to hit the weight. They don't want to hit the weight pile. They don't want to program. It's program time. So yeah, I gotta go knock this shit out though. What you guys on today, man? What's the plan? What's the 411 today? What you guys got going today? You know me, man. Every morning, this is how I wake up because I'm still half asleep. I'm still tired a little bit. I had to give me a nice little energy drink. Got me some eggs cooking over here. And I'm talking to the good people, man. You at work, fam? Hell yeah, man. That's what it is. That's what it do. Yeah. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, man. I just wanted to have a fantastic day, bro. Hey, no, I'm saying you're half 5'5". C-Mac would have loved that shit. All right, my bro, have a good day. Yo, leg day and chest day split for me. Hell yeah, let's get it. My bad. Hell yeah, let's get it, my bro. Shit, yeah, this is the only way. This is the only way I can actually start my day, man. Oh, what's up, my homie? What's good with you, fam? Okay. What's good with it, my homie? Shit, yeah, I'm just chilling, my bro. Shit, nah, that's cool. How my brother's good, man. He in Arizona though. He in Arizona, my homie. You know you heard about that fool actually getting shot up, right? He came out the coma, bro, and you know what I'm saying. He changed his life and went to Arizona. We all changing our life though, my brother. We all changing our life. So yeah, man, he went to go do the best for him, you know. Shout out to baby bro. Where I'm from? And what do you mean? You mean city? You mean neighborhood? What you mean? I'm from the Box State, Denver, Colorado, my brother. We represent the 5280 out here, man. Box State business. But specifically, I'm from the East. I'm from East Denver, specifically. You know what I'm saying? That's where the home team is, the family. George said, "Don't come in here with the shenanigans." But yeah, we got love for everybody, though, man. All sides of the town. We got love for all city, all state. You know. Yeah, we just good people around here, homie. We connect with everybody from every part of Denver, though. But the Box State business. Hell yeah, shout out to my West Side homies too. You know what I'm saying? I got love for a lot of the West Side homies. Definitely. You know. But that's the beauty of the universal of the Denver Metro, man. There's real ones from every side though. There's real ones from every side. So we show love to whoever shows love. But disrespectful shit, we all about whatever, homie. You know, we don't tolerate too much disrespect. Um, but we got love for everybody from everywhere. What's good? What's good with the good people this morning, man? You know, shit. You know me, man. I gotta hit this. I got a training session with the homie too. I gotta go meet up with the boxing coach about 12 o'clock, bro. When I had said Xavier, why didn't you say it was Dom, bro? I was like, man, I thought that was the little crazy dude, little Xavier, homie. But nah, shout out to the homie Dom, man. Shout out to the fam. What's good with you, Alfred? What's popping with you, brother? How you doing today? I got my I got my breakfast of champions right here. About to go kill this shit. I'm gonna go teach these little fools on the way, Paul, how to get some real, how to get some real muscle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Shit, nah, that's that. You know how it goes, bro. It's everybody's everywhere, homie. Everybody's everywhere. Like, and it's crazy, homie, because I always reminisce on that shit, bro. Like, even though I didn't fuck with too many homies and all the time over there, bro, there was always certain circles that you always be like, hey, those was good people. That's the family right there. And I run into all kinds of individuals and everybody everywhere, homie. And it's like, damn, bro, what happened to a lot of people? And the messed up part about it is, bros, fools got smoked out and drunks, and a lot of people we grew up with, homie, and we knew life just did them dirty, bro. Life just did them dirty, bro. Like, damn. And sure enough, bro, you know me, bro. I went to the penitentiary for a minute, got out, and it was like everything was changed, homie. Everything was changed. Time didn't stand still, bro. Like everything changed up. John got out of the penitentiary, and I was like, what the fuck? What did they do to the city, homie? Why is the city looking like this? They put buildings everywhere, tore down the east side, the west side, the north side, the south side. They done regentified all the hoods, and like it was just mind blowing to me, bro. Like how everything changed in the city, bro. And the gang of people passed away, homie. I was like, damn. Hey, breakfast. Hell yeah, man. Nah, you don't like breakfast? I gotta eat something, bro, because I'll pass out on that way, Paul. Yeah, homie. And when I seen we were talking about the homie Marseille last night, bro. I had seen the homie over there on Colfax, fool. Hell yeah, bro. It's always love, my homie. Hell yeah. It's always been, love and respect with the fam, homie. So it's always salute to that, you know. But I had seen that fool on East Colfax, homie. I said, damn, fool, because that was one of my partners. Like me and him, we would have some days, homie. That was when that fool was drinking a lot, but it fucked me up, homie. That shit messed me up. I said, damn, fool, like it was a trip to see that fool. And I even seen that fool and gave him a couple dollars. But recently, homie, I seen that dude and he living over here kind of by where I'm, because I'm in Green Mountain right now. He living all the way over here. And I guess him and Gabi had an apartment, bro. And I was happy to see that fool. Like, damn. But it was just crazy to see what life does to people, you know. Seb, do you have your little brother's t-shirt on? Nah, this is Grandpa John, fool. Grandpa, that's Grandpa right there. Yeah, I mean, it just tore him down, my bro. Like, and like me, there's specific people, homie, from that day and age, bro. Like that was good people with me, even though I was from my own shit and the homies, and I had my own shit going on, bro. It was always crazy. Like there was certain people that I was still close with, A Train, homie, and certain people over there, and a lot of the females from high school and shit, bro. And when I seen them, bro, like the streets had fucking kind of fucking took him under, bro. I was like, damn, homie. Kind of was mind blowing to me, bro. To be honest. What up? What's up, Grants? What's good with you, bro? But I mean, life is hard, homie. Life gets hard, man. What up, Marada? What up, Box Steak Business? What's good with you, fam? You know, it's always wild, homie. It's always wild to see different things, homie. And I just seen how life just can destroy somebody, fool. But he was like, once you know somebody's on the boulevard, bro, and that fool's like chilling on the boulevard. He's on Colfax on the boulevard, just chilling with the homeless people. You know you hit rock bottom, man. And you're comfortable with that shit. I'm like, bro, I even asked him what happened, homie. Like, what the situation happened. He just said life fucked him up. But I'll tell you like this, man. Like we were talking about Alan Little, and I think that was one of his closest partners, homie. And when he got smoked, when he got killed, homie, that fucked up the whole school. That messed up everything. And to him, that was like his closest brother. Like that was like one of the fools that he was closest to. Rest in peace to the homie Alan Little. It fucked me up too, homie. Like I'm like, damn. Cause you know Alan, homie, at the school, he was a good ass dude. That fool right there, he was one of the good dudes, bro. Like you wouldn't even expect that fool to get killed. It fucked up the whole school, homie. And I think Marseille, bro, it fucking fucked him up like the most though. Yeah, that shit was sad, bro. I couldn't even believe it when I got that call this morning. That morning, bro. I couldn't even believe that shit. Cause out of everybody, homie, you wouldn't expect it from Allen, homie. Like, damn, fool. That was one of them cases. The good gone too fast, homie. That was like one of them situations where somebody that was like good was just in circumstance, like a situation, and he ended up getting the fucking fucked up and the stick of that shit, man. When I was young, I was friends with Albert Ferguson and Playboy Paul. Yup, it's cool with them and Lookout. My homies didn't like that. Damn. Well, you know what I'm saying? You made a decision, homie. Respect on that shit. I got a lot of homies that went to one on wino. Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes, bro, in our neighborhoods and the neighborhoods, bro. Like that's a big thing for a lot of fools in the hoods is that drinking shit fucks everybody up. We're all on the verge of that shit because like my bloodline, homie, my family bloodline is winos, to be real. I got a lot of crackheads in my family and a lot of winos. And I started going down that road too at a younger age, just drinking all the time, bro. I was one step away from like being an alcoholic, like a full-on alcoholic. And luckily I broke away from that shit, bro, because I was drinking all the time. I was I was a slammer, homie, but I got done with that. You know what it is. I was really real. Hell yeah, homie. I fucks with you. You was one of them real ones over there, homie. See, and everybody knows the backstory, bro. Like everybody that kind of knew me, John, the fool with the green eyes, the green eye bandit. And but my roots is from East Denver, homie, and I kind of at times, homie, like being from East Denver, it was a little different. You know, you go over there and you're secluded from different things because that little fool from the East Side. But there's a lot of West Side homies and a lot of North Side homies that was going to the school that I was fucking with. But at the same time, there was some haters over there too, and it was always like the ones I connected with, bro, was like the real homies. Like, yeah, those is the real riders right there, bro. I appreciate them fools, you know. But yeah, nah, shout out to all the family over there, man. Shout out to all the real ones over there. But time passed, homie. Like, so I don't remember if you heard about me and my bro situation en route. We caught that shooting over there, and over there like by Sheridan and Colfax. We caught that shooting over there, bro, and they tried to put us away for a little minute, bro. They was trying to give us life sentences. They was trying to give us life sentences, my bro. And fucking we got it down. I got my shit down to a 10. He got juvenile life in Wild West. So we were vacated from the city for a minute. We was we was not out in Denver at all, homie. And fucking I got out and everything was different. I'm like, damn, fool. Everything changed. Everything changed up in the city. I mean that's cool, and I understand. I appreciate that input, advice, but that shit's already out there, man. You can go. That document's already out there, so that's a testimony, my brother. People don't they don't know how to separate information like that you're not supposed to put out there and information that's already out there. All I'm saying like is already it's already documented on everywhere. Everybody knows that shit. Plus, you could get the files, homie. I'm not fighting the case. I already went out there. I already had went to prison for that shit. You know, and we get that a lot too. Like, why would you say that? That shit's already documented, bro. It's not. It's nothing to glorify, but nobody can get in trouble by that shit. I would be the only one to get in trouble, but it's already documented. You know, I already did my time for that shit. So it really don't have no bearing on, anything on the internet. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what it do. Oh, yeah, not hell yeah, you know how it goes, homie. You know how that shit goes, bro. Fools get in that era, bro, and fools full fledged with they politics, bro, and that's what it is. That's what it is, really. Fools politic and get and go in for they shit, homie. What can you do? I mean, you can't half step with shit. You can't half step with shit. But that's another thing is too, homie. That's another thing is at that time, bro, you get fucking in the zone where you just gonna go in for what you do. You gonna go in for what you believe. Regardless of who don't like it, who does, it doesn't matter. That's what's gonna go down and that's what it is. But at the same time though, bro, too, you're young. You don't really have the education. You just feel like that's what's in front of you. I got, man, during that time too, my homie, during that time, to be real, I got shot up. I got shot twice weeks before I catch my case. So, well, no, it was probably a month before I caught my case, my bro. I get on some crazy shit that whole month, homie. Like, and it was on some shit where I had got shot up on Fedro and Alameda on like Hazel and Alameda. They got at me and I got hit twice. So then now I'm on some shit. Fuck everybody, homie. And then I called my case like that month after for attempted murders. They had me and my baby bro for attempted murders. So yeah, bro. That's actually what I got hemmed up for, homie. And then fucking I was fighting two cases. I was going back from Denver to Jefferson County and fighting two cases, bro. Hell yeah. That's just funny, fool. Hey, it's good to see you too, homie. It's good to see. It's good to see you. It's crazy, homie, because like I started doing this platform, my brother, and I started doing this platform, and I started doing TikTok, and a gang of people, even on TikTok, homie, was like, and when you say John, you know me from the old school days, because nobody really knows me by John, but the old school days, everybody knows me by Big Sev. That's what they call me. Everybody nowadays, they wouldn't even know what John is, but that's the original. That's the original family, homie. John. Everybody know. And then now the YouTube, and just who I became, Big Sevlok. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, so when I hear John, I'm like, that's the original homies from back in the day. So it's always good to see good the fam from back in the day, bro. See that people are still striving and doing good for themselves. Have you cried today? Nah, not yet, homie. Hell nah. Why would I cry anyways, bro? The sports teams are lit. My sports teams are lit. The Broncos are on top. Nuggets are on top. The Avs are on top. We got a beautiful day in the Mile High City. Why would I cry? I'm about to go crush some weight. I'm about to go crush the weight, my bro. Man, it's a good day to be alive, homie. I hope you have a good day. Hell yeah, fam. Hell yeah. Hey, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you actually supporting the channel, homie. Like, I appreciate that shit, bro. Cause we only have our voice, homie. We don't even our shit, bro. Like that shit looks different. That shit looks different all around the city. So we only have the memories, homie. We only have the memories and the good times. And at that time, it was some good times though, because we didn't have no worries. We didn't have no worries. Hey, shout out to you. Have a good day too, my homie. God bless you, bro. What's cracking with Marado? What's good with the homie? I ain't seen you in a minute either, homie. Shout out to the fam. Those were the days. Back in the day, and I'm not a kid anymore. But hey, it was good. It was good times, man. And one decision for a lot of us, bro, got us in trouble. One decision for a lot of us got us in trouble. I'm like, damn. You think about that shit. That's why, like, a lot of times, bro, I try to direct it to youngsters for they don't have to worry about that shit and go down them roads, bro. I try to direct it towards youngsters, like, because I just feel like, and we talk about this shit all the time, right? We always do. We talk about this shit all the time, homie. If somebody fucking was a light and showed us different ways, we probably wouldn't even went down roads. On my behalf, I probably would have stayed doing sports. I probably would have just played some sports. Yeah, I do some rhyming here and there. I was on that cipher, bro. We just did a show at the Roxy Theater. We did a show at the Roxy Theater, and we killed that shit. But at the same time, too, my homie, to be real with you, I've been kind of just staying on the low and just staying out of trouble. I really ain't really dabbled in the music aspect too much no more. But you remember I was always on that block selling them CDs too. You remember that shit? I had a gang of CDs, mixtapes and our shit. And that's what we did to make some money, man. I was always grinding and shit. So that was a big part of our life. Before rap was even popular, way back in the day, I was a young kid selling units, bro. I'd have units like crack. Hey, homie, I got that new mixtape. I got that new Arapaho Truths. I thought I was motherfucking salesman of the year, bro. And I actually was kind of nice at that shit. Hey, shout out to all the homies that bought a project from me in my day, man. Shout out to all the homies that was buying CDs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I always remember that. If you show some support and love, homie, shout out to you. I remember giving you a gang of CDs and you was on that. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah, homie. It was always good though, man. Like, hey, because I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna be 100 with you, my homie. Hey, homie, they could hate on the hat all day. As long as they see the championship, fool, they see that championship right there. Just know that this been a part of fucking a lot of weight, homie. This been a part of some good bench presses right here, fool. This been a part of getting them gains. Let's go, Rada. I'm gonna wear this shit till the wheels fall off, till it don't exist no more. I'm gonna wear this to the weight pile till the Nuggets win another championship, homie. And then maybe I'll replace it, but we don't give up. We ain't gonna let it go like that, man. It did because I got all the albums. Hell yeah, homie. And that's what I'm saying. I appreciate that shit to the fullest, homie. I appreciate that shit. Well, We did. I'll be real with you. We did have some Long Island mixtapes. We did have that shit. We did have that shit. A Long Island mixtapes for sure. But we also had our own project. We also had our own projects out there. We also had our own projects and a Rapo Trues and Paper Route Click and all the homies that were doing music. We had that shit to the T, bro. Peace, a little homie. Have a great day to you too, my homie. Have a great day. Real shit, you was a hustler. I'm a hustler. Yeah, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Yeah, yeah, I'm a hustler. Hell yeah, homie. Gotta get this money. I gotta go get this money too right now on this way, Paul, man. Already, we needs to link. Hey, let me know though. I think we're gonna do a function, man. Everybody invited too. I'm gonna try to get a function going for the new year, the 2026, a big ass barbecue, homie. All the box state homies, big ass barbecue. Do a big ass thing in the park. We tried to do that shit last year. We tried to do that shit last year for sure. It just never went. Oh well, hold up, too. Check this out though. We did the CD, we did that concert, and a couple people showed up to the concert from YouTube, so we appreciate that shit. But that was like a meet and greet. But maybe we can do a function in the park, barbecue it up, do a good little thing for the family out here in Colorado, you know. All right. So I'm gonna be completely real. Going back to the hustler. Hell yeah, let's go, homie. You invited, bring the homies, man. We gonna shoot some dice and play some dominoes. I play sports. I'll play some ball. I'll ball fools up. I might, you know what I'm saying? They might say that I'm on the verge of being a midget, right? But I still got that way, homie. You have a little bit of muscle because I'm about to muscle your ass under that rim. Um, but now that would be dope though, homie, to have a little cookout, homie, have a little meet and greet, box day business, combine. Um, let's go. Hell yeah, fool. Combine me, who rides who rides family, Conrad, homie, all the homies that do content out here, all the homies that are fucking intertwined, you know. I would actually enjoy that shit, homie, because that's kind of like when I meet people that fucking fuck with my channel, homie, in the streets and different things, bro. It's always like, damn, that's cool, bro. They support, so I always want to. Me and Rod been talking about doing a big ass function and giving back to our communities. And the CD aspect, when we talking about the CDs, like I'm gonna be real. I tried to slang some work a lot back in the day, but it never calculated up to me balling out of control. Something would always hit. I would always make money and then lose it fast. Boom. Maybe it's just me being immature at the time, but them CD sales, bro, that was like illegal crack. That was illegal crack, my homie. Yeah, they do say that the East Side be lunatics, homie. They be saying that East Side shit, man, wild out. Like, damn. Shout out to all the homies, though, man. From every neighborhood, shout out to all the homies. But yeah, I started selling CDs though, man. I started selling CDs because it was like illegal crack. I couldn't even get in trouble for that shit. I couldn't even get in trouble for that shit. Back in the day, and telling I'm not a kid anymore. So I try to eat about, and I hate these eggs, homie. I don't like eggs too much, like hard boil. But I try to eat about 8 of these bitches a day. I got about 5 of these in the morning. Go get my workout in, come back and eat like a 5 more. This right here is the protein, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of G's. I know a couple partners. When I was doing time, because I've been away from from prison for a little minute, but they was doing basically their thing, bro. They was doing their own thing. You know, they had a Denver car. They had a Denver car, homie, and they were all linked against the Sureños when I was doing time too. So every neighborhood in there, homie. Like if you were from Denver, you were a Chicano, bro. They all rode together. The Chicano Bloods, G's, Northsiders, Hitman. There was Odies, even some Chickies, homie. I'm like, me, bro. Like I always say this, and if you watch my stories, I couldn't do it because at the time, bro, I was never gonna be peaceful with foods that I just didn't like, that I had beef with in the streets. There was some 16 blocks, yeah, oh, yeah. There was a couple 16 blocks riding with the Denver car. They was riding with the Denver car. You know what I'm saying? They was getting it in. But at the time too, I'm on the yard, homie. I'm a YG on the yard, and they offered me that shit like, hey, you should be down with the Denver car. And I looked straight at, said, who rides with you fools? And at the time, I was not gonna ride with anybody but the Lokes. So the homie from Chickies, and it was weird because he had the Odie fool over here, and I'm like, damn, this fool's clicking up with his enemies. I said, man, I'm not riding with none of this. Where the Crips at? So they took me and dropped me off at OG Boogie Base's house, bro, the Compton Crib Rider homie, and just dropped me off. Like, damn, and I'm new on the yard. So, like I said, at that time, they were all riding as Denver, homie, like straight Denver. And it was cool to see like Denver come alive, but I just couldn't be a part of it because I had too much beef before I went to the penitentiary on shit. Who had a key? And Sterling on for the G's or for the Denver car? Oh, the 16 blocks. I came across a couple 16 blocks. This fool named Red and Bix. But and at that time too, to be real, on that time when I was doing time, bro, a lot of the Chicano Bloods, bro, did their own thing too. They didn't mess with Park Hill at all. Like they literally just fucked with the West Side. You know, they fucked with the West Side like tough. They didn't fuck with Park Hill too much. Now it's a little bit different though, homie. Like the Bloods is all united, but at that time it was West Side Bloods and then there was Park Hill Bloods, and really the Chicano Bloods at a lot of facilities was deeper than the Park Hill Bloods. You know. Shout out to them riders holding it down for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them riders. There's much respect. Like I got a lot of partners that are West Side Bloods, that I know. Um, the one rider from 16 blocks, homie, that I got down with like OG was the fool Bix. None but respect for that fool. Me and that fool chunked it up. Me and that fool banged it out. Tennessee and Kentucky. We was fighting in the middle of the street. Boom, 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 boom. And my little bro, my bro, his little homie was gonna run up and try to sneak me. And my brother actually ate his ass up. Boom. But I seen that fool Bix a couple months after that, homie, and me, I go straight into tripping like, damn, what's up? Because we just got into it like a month before that. And the last time it was just full on bang session. But he came up to me and he's like, hey, homie, let me chop it up with you. So I'm still like seeing what the situation was. And he was like, hey, homie, I heard what the story was. He's like, I'm not even tripping, bro. You fools are some riders, bro. Like I'm OG Bix. So I said, hey, I was trying to tell you, your little partner came over to the house and he upped the pistol for no reason. He's like, yeah, bro, I heard. He's like, we had to talk to that little fool. So it was always respect because we lived on the same street, my homie. Like straight, we lived on the same street. I could see that fool's house from up the block right there. Like, well, yeah, I give it up to that fool, bro. He was a rider. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? I get it because the day before his little, like I said, his little bros came over to the house, kind of like tripping. And they didn't know who we were. We just moved over to the Westwoods. So he was actually riding for his little bros, you know. Well, yeah, no, they was kicking it up, homie. They was doing their thing, my bro. Like they had a good car over there of the West Side Don Moves. The Westridge, the Westridge fools locked it in with them fools though, you know. So now a lot of the Don Moves all ride together on the yard all the way up. Did he stay up the street from? Um, um, nah. So I'm on Tennyson, homie. I'm on Kentucky and Tennyson. I'm at the corner house, homie. And at the time, like I'm straight out the penitentiary, so I got that demeanor of just politic, and I'm tripping with everything, homie. And around there at the time, bro, I said this story. You can go look at the story, but we over there in the woods, bro. In the woods at the time is a melting pot. It's a melting pot for every type of hood. My homies don't give a fuck though. Like they just come over there gang banged out. So of course you're gonna put a target on your back, and sure enough, that's what it was. But I started having my homies over there all times. And at that time, coming out the penitentiary, I just didn't give a fuck. I told the homies to be awesome. I told the homies to be tripping with everything. So that's why that shit occurred. But Tennyson and Kentucky, I lived on that corner house at the greenhouse across the street from the trailer parks, bro. You have to come to that corner and stop at that corner right there. So my house was dead on the corner, and you just see a gang of fools on that corner, and my homies and all the relatives, bro, posted outside because I'm telling the homies to trip. Everything that looks gang related, trip. So it caused a lot of static. And like I said, the Westwoods, bro, at that time I didn't know nothing about the Westwoods because I'm not from over there. Like I've been through over there, but I'm not from over there. I'm just living over there on parole. So a lot of shit happened because my homies was running out on fools like doing the most, my little partners. And then me and my bro are in the front yard and we're doing some workouts in the front yard, hitting some weight because I had a weight bench. And I seen like little youngsters though, they're baby homies, fool. They're like little fools. They come up the block and it's just me and my bro. And I started laughing because they're young, you know? And they were just looking at us, bro, mugging us. And they're kids to me, you know what I'm saying? Now, plus I have my mom in the house. My mom was in the house. And they just was looking too hard, homie. They was looking too hard. And I finally had enough. I said, hey, homie, little fool, what the fuck you looking at, bro? Why you looking over here? He said, what? I said, homie, nobody even knows you, bro. You don't even know who I am. He walked off, bro. And about 15 minutes later, my mom's leaving and shit. And fucking she comes out the house, homie. And sure enough, at that time, at the same time she's coming out the house, this fool's the main fool that was looking, he coming up the block and he has a backpack on. And then now I'm getting kind of irritated and I hopped up like, hey, bro, what's up? You know somebody over here? And sure enough, no faster than 5.2 seconds, homie. I'm like, damn, homie, this fool he really got to tripping. Like, and then me being stupid, I'm kind of like, hey, bro, like I'll knock you out with that shit, bro. Don't play over here. You don't even know who we are. So he's like, I'll be back. And I didn't think nothing of it, homie. I didn't think nothing of it. A day passes by, 2 days pass by. And that nighttime, bro, fucking, I thought it was one of my partners playing. He drove up on our fucking lawn, like, what up? He started gangbanging loud. And then I said, who? I said, is that the homie? Because the homie had an expedition. He comes out the car and takes off his shirt, and you could tell he's straight out the penitentiary. Tripping though. He's like, oh, blood, whoopty whoop. You got beef with the little brother? And at the time, I loved them activities. So I say, oh, you got the right one. Hold up, hold up. Came out the house, bro. And me, this fool started chunking them. Boom, boom. We're in the middle of the street. So that happens, homie, and it turned into a big ass thing in the middle of the street. Then situations happened. A couple of that whole week, situations was happening, homie. But long story short, a month later, because like now we're on the same block. They're living on top of the hill on Tennyson, bro. So we have to see each other. This fool has kids at his house. So that's why, like, he kind of understood and we understood too. Like, bro, this is at the doorstep of shit. Because he had his babies at the house and his baby's mom. And I think his mom was even living over there. So, like I said, bro, down the road, it kind of eased out because we seen each other a little bit after that. Kentucky and Newland, 7th and Tennyson, bloodied out. Yeah, so bring to that right there, bro. What was crazy about it is, bro, we were living in the dead. We were living in the heart of that shit, my homie. We were living in the heart of that shit, my brother. We was living in the heart of that shit, like. So it was wild, homie, and like I said, I always give love to that part of town because that's kind of what we were always into, homie. That's what it was, and that part of town got activated. I can't say nothing else, but that part got activated. I got down with a lot. I got down in that year. I got down with a lot of food. And that was another reason why I say like this. This is another reason why I say this. A lot of fools don't know the aspect of history. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them fools that were over there, I got down with, homie. You know what I'm saying? I got down with them. I could name quite a few handfuls of fools that, you know what I'm saying, I got down with over there, so I always have a different kind of look when it comes to when fools start saying crazy shit, even about the West Side, because they were activated. There was some solid fools. There was some solid fools, solid fools over there, definitely. But that's probably and what's cold about it, I say this all the time too, is my uncles is OGs from West Side Bloods. My uncles, and anybody knows that are tapped in, they gonna know who the uncles are. I'm not gonna put my uncles on Front Street, but my uncles, bro, they didn't want to be around. They didn't want to be around Sam, bro. And these are my brother. These are my dad's brothers. And that's what I was saying when I did that little segment, bro. You kind of mess up relationships. Hell yeah. He went to the LBC and got down. Hell yeah. That's the Riders, my brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. Because like this is the thing. You know how it goes, Rod. Hold up. This is the thing, homie. You know how it goes with the homies, right? If you ain't certain, I heard this from a lot of homies. They didn't really acknowledge the West Side as the real Don Moose, homie, right? A lot of the homies, just to be real, they talk down on the West Side Bloods. Like, who the fuck is them? And in my mind, always, bro, I'm like, homie, you like fools is gonna be riders from their sector, regardless, homie. Fools is gonna be riders from their sector. You can never take anything from somebody that has history of really putting it down. Now, there's marks from everywhere too. There's marks from everywhere, but there's solid ones from everywhere too. Even the the littlest clicks. I would even say the tagging crews. There's some solid foods from the tagging crews. Big Jess, what's up with you, bro? You know, I'm glad that I matured because I actually got to talk to my uncles finally, man. You like turtles? I'm glad I matured because I got to finally talk to uncles, bro. You know, and I'm glad that I yeah, I'm glad that I got to talk to the uncles, man. And definitely, I'm glad that over the time I got to mend that relationship and be cool with family, bro. Because the relationship of gang banging, that shit distorted a lot of things. Hell yeah, make it a great day. You know, it was a good thing, bro, that I finally could separate streets from just reality, bro. Because at one time, bro, that's all we focused in on is the streets. All we focused in on was the streets, and it diluted a lot of the mindset, bro. Like even my uncles from the G, even my uncles from the G, my homie. Um, they couldn't, some of them fools couldn't understand it. Why fools went their separate way. Why fools went down this path. You know, fools couldn't understand that shit. But you grow up and you go your different direction. You go to this direction. You go to that direction. Just getting my day started. Hell yeah, my bro. I am too. I'm about to go hit this little weight pile off. Oh, I was like, damn, she sleeping? You feel better? No. Okay. I'm gonna go hit the gym, okay? Love you. I'm getting my day started too, fam. I'm about to go get this day started. Knock it out. Damn, hit that gym, bro. Hell yeah, I gotta go. I got a shoulder day, fam. I don't know if I should do it to myself, my homie. Should I drink another one? You know what? Shit, I'm not even gonna use the do dirties today though. I'm gonna go do. I'm just gonna go hit off lightweight. Food better, lady. Yeah, lady said, Rada. Hey, shout out to the homie Don. What's good with it, man? I'm glad to see you over here, my bro. I'm glad to see that you found my shit. It's always good to see the homies. Feel better, lady. Yeah, bro, she was going through the most. She was kind of sick, man. I felt bad for Lady Said, man. We had to go to fucking the hospital, kill the hospital run. You know how hospitals are too, man. We stayed in there till like 2 in the morning. We stayed in there till like 2 in the morning. There we go. We got it going. Well, we gonna knock this shit out of the ballpark. Yeah, get well. Oh, wifey too, bro. She's going through some. She's sick too. Damn, fool. Sorry to hear that, my bro. It's going around, homie. It's like going around nowadays. Sickness, fool. Twist the block. It's going around, homie. Like, I don't know what everybody's catching. I don't know what everybody's catching out here, my homies. Everybody got some, and it can't be COVID because I think COVID's over for the time being, right? I was just sick too, man. I got sick like a couple weeks ago for no reason, right before Christmas. I mean, right before Thanksgiving, I was sick. Like, ugh. I was sick, homie, and I get sick. When I get sick, I get sick. All right. Well, cheers to the chat. Cheers to the chat, man. God bless everybody, man. God bless all my riders out there. God bless the homies, the family. Hope you guys have nice, happy holidays. You know, hope you guys are good. Go Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one last thing, and I gotta go, man. I'm not gonna keep nobody too much longer. I'm gonna say this last thing. Oh no, hold on. I got two more things to say. All right, so last night I'm surfing on the net, right? And I see somebody talking, and I started talking to them, and they brought me up. Cheers to the homie, man. Let's go. Let's take a shot to that. But they said this thing, and they said that recently some people were upset with Savage, and that's not a surprising, right? They said people were upset with Savage for a couple of different things about the old community. They said the reason why they were mad, they were upset is because I guess Savage had some video makers and pulled them out at the end and said that I didn't lead them down the right way. So to everybody, and I'm going to say this, I'm in a lose-lose situation, right? I'm in a lose-lose situation, homie. First and foremost, when I was building with that shit and I was creating with that shit, everybody was mad. So when I pulled away from that shit and I pulled the homies out of that shit, now everybody's saying I wasn't a good leader. You guys is so fucking mentally retarded. Y'all fools can't have your cake and eat it too. The homies seen some weird shit. They seen some weird ass shit with you fools, and they pulled away. That is not my problem. How you mad at the Sev, bruh? That is not my problem. That's your problem. I don't have nothing to do with that shit yet. R.I.P. to the homie, man. R.I.P. to the rider, bro. That's my last word, and this is the final word. So the finals. Hey, Patriot fans and Texan fans. Patriot fans and Texan fans. Y'all hate the Broncos right now. Why you focusing in on us? Man, we coming for the top spot. You can't do nothing about it. It's going down. Broncos country's coming for another Super Bowl. And we turning up. Box State business. Hey, y'all have a beautiful day, man. God bless everybody. Let's go.